So when I was 15 years old and I was starting off my sophomore year of high school, something something really bizarre happened because basically when I first started my sophomore year, the summer beforehand, I was a complete degenerate, complete degenerate, bro. I was literally like mentally fucked in my mind when I started the school year. So let me tell you something right now. When I was going through these classes, these wholly new, four new classes, all these new subjects, what was it? Spanish, history, science, math, geometry. These four classes that I was going to, yeah? And I swear with you, bro, throughout all these goddamn classes, I was just daydreaming. I was just in my mind. I was not focused. I could certainly care less about what the teacher was saying. I was not focused at all. I was not present. In my mind, I was just thinking, oh, I can't wait to go home and play the newest video game. I can't wait to go home and play Minecraft. I can't wait to go home and play Fortnite. There was no level of presence within my brain. My mind was focused too much into my own mind instead of out here into where I was. And so naturally what happened, I would get home and I'd run straight upstairs. Right now I'm downstairs in my garage. Upstairs is literally right above me is my room. Go straight upstairs, go right back onto Fortnite. God, I was really good at Fortnite. Go right back onto Fortnite. And let's see, I get home at 3 p.m. I'd be on Fortnite until I'd have to go to dinner. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so about 4.5 to 5 hours, I'd be on fucking Fortnite Battle Royale. And something really fucking bizarre hit me as soon as I left the game. I would be thinking so much more about the game that when it came down to doing my studies, I just wasn't focused. Because, no, seriously. How are you supposed to be doing your studies at like 100% efficiency when you've just spent the past 5 hours on a fucking video game? How? Like genuinely, I want you to like think about this. How can you be focused for 5 hours when you just spent the past, not for, how can you be focused for about like an hour and a half after you've just literally fried your brain playing fucking Fortnite? I was really good at that game. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was actually like really good. Holy shit. Squads was so fun. Hey, I'm getting like flashbacks. I'm gonna chill out. And I swear on my life, bro, every time that I was like sucked away from that virtual world, every time I had to go back into reality, I had to go back into my boring ass fucking life. It felt horrible. I was having do you know what I'm about to tell you might seem crazy? I was having withdrawal symptoms. Hang on. You get withdrawal symptoms from like drugs. But I'm speaking about Fortnite here. So why am I getting withdrawal symptoms if I'm speaking about Fortnite if withdrawal symptoms are linked to drugs? And I'm telling you right now, bro. So here in the United States, we have these letter grades, and they would go A, B, C, D, F. A, B, C, D, F. So A would be like, great, that's great, you're passing. B, all right, that's fine. C, you're average. D, you're about to fail. And F, you're failing. And it only took, I actually feel so embarrassed. I think I might put the screenshot up on the screen. It only took 2 weeks. 2 weeks within school starting for all my grades to go down to Fs. All of them. I was failing every single one. It only took 2 weeks for me to fail them all, bro. 2 weeks. It's so bizarre to me. Because when I saw that I was failing those classes, when I saw that I wasn't doing the assignments, when I saw that my life outside of the virtual world was complete shit, when I saw all that, weirdly, it got me to go back into the virtual world even more. So, maybe you're noticing a trend here, but for every moment that my life in the actual world was complete shit, I would want to go back to the virtual world like 10 times more, because who wants to live a life like that, bro? Where all that's around you is just fake. Who's gonna want to invest in a life like that that's so discomforting, so hard, so challenging, so difficult, when you can go into the virtual world and all of their challenges are met? The world is your bitch when you go into any video game. You wanted a sense of status? You got groups you can make. You wanted a sense of brotherhood? You can call up your friends and play a nice little game of Fortnite. Squad of 4, duos, trios, whatever. You wanted a sense of leveling up and completion? Play whatever game and watch as that level bar goes up and up and up. You wanted a sense of masculinity? Get better at the game and people will recognize you for being better at the game. The simple truth is that if you go into video games and you go into these virtual worlds, why would you go into them? Well, because your current world isn't that fulfilling. Your current actual, like, genuine real life is not that fulfilling. So you go into the virtual world where everything's so much more simpler, where everything is so easy, so simple. But of course, as soon as you exit that world and you're faced with the reality, because of course you will be, you have to be. When you're faced with the reality of what your current situation is, you're like, shit, this is fucked. I don't want to live in the world like this. I liked it much, much better when my brain was hooked onto these drugs. Video games are a drug. Make fun of me all you want, they are a fucking drug. Quit them for 2 weeks and see how much your life improves. And something else I've noticed about video games, now that I haven't noticed for a while about other things, is that it's so weird. They have all these like psychological masculine traps. The sense of brotherhood, the sense of status, the sense of leveling up. These are all achievements. These are all skills that we naturally have as men, that we naturally want to keep on improving in. Video games manage to take all that and put it into something that's not even worth anything. It's not worth it. Oh, but AJ, I might make money from playing video games. Are you? Okay, I'm gonna go on a side tangent real quick. Are you A or are you B? Are you A, playing games for fun, or B, working? Because those guys that are in the tournaments, that are playing for money, that are playing in the big old leagues, those guys, they do not play the game. They work for hours. They're sat there in the fucking training sessions for literal 9 to 5. Sat there just training their skill, training their builds, training their edits, so that when it's time to go play in the tournament, they will destroy you. You're not working, bro. So don't ever, never ever will you give me this excuse, oh, but I want to be an esports player. You want to be an esports player, bro? You work. You do not play, you work. Hours and hours you spend in that game training your skill. You work, you do not play. Just a side tangent that people actually say, I want to be an esports game legend. Yeah, no, buddy, no. Those guys are sat there at the fucking computer's desks like I am for hours training at the game that they have to make money in. So, your fucking IRL world is shit compared to your virtual world where you're a goddamn king. So, and usually it all begins with this. You see most of the success stories start with, young man is a loser, stuck in the virtual world, exit the virtual world, faces the challenges of the real world, gains the success that he wanted. It always starts with that. So now I'm gonna start talking about what you can do to limit your time in this virtual world. We want to get you out in the real world. We want to get you started out there facing challenges. Some advice I had heard before was, just delete all the games, throw away your console, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. You know what, actually? Throwing away your console might be really good, but that's a side tangent. You might not be that emotionally ready to throw away your console. Hell, my console is still up there in my living room to this day, right now. I have not played on it for months. It's just sat up there. Fucking dust is getting all over it. The way that we want to do this is that we want to cut down on the time that you're spent in the virtual world, but not just cut down on it. We don't want to be like that dummy that says, "Oh, I'm just not gonna fap." And so at the time that he would usually fap, he's just not doing anything. He's like, "Fuck, I'm gonna fap because I have nothing else to do. We don't want to be like that. What we'd rather want to do is to find something, find any habit, find a routine, find some way to replace the time that you would usually game. Because most of the time it's a cue in your mind to go to the console and start playing. Most of the time it's a cue in your mind to go to to get onto the game. So what we need to do, what you need to do, apologies, you need to find the time though when you would usually play the game. Find the time, whether it be like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Oh yeah, all video gamers have shit sleeping schedules. Jesus, man. Ugh. So what we would need to do, find the time that you would play these games, whether it be 7 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., as soon as you get home from school, and try to find something else you can do during that time instead of just like nothing, because I'm not gonna play video games anymore. You're gonna sit around, do nothing, scroll on your phone, then get tired and be like, well, I might as well just go play video games. It's just for an hour. 1 hour of video games? I'm not gonna destroy that. I'm not gonna destroy that limiting belief. Not yet. Not yet. That fucking cope. 1 hour of video games. I'll make another video about that. We want to find something for you to do within that time span that you would usually be playing the video game. So whether it be journaling, exercising. I think exercising is like a really, really good one, like working out. Because just like you would level up a skill in the virtual world, you would level up the skill of your strength, of your muscle. It's so bizarre to me, bro. This whole time we were just watching our skill be leveled up in the virtual world. Why couldn't we just see that in the gym with our bodies, with our strength, with our character? Why couldn't we just see that with ourselves instead of, oh, my character? God, my God, bro. If you play on Xbox, you can just look up my gamer tag. It is... yeah, after I'm recording, I'll just go add on everyone that's added me. My Xbox name's AJ Striker 098. I gotta level up AJ Striker 098 because he's very important. His skill, his level of power within the game is so very valuable. Not the person behind the controller. No. The actual character in the game must be leveled up. His skill must go up and up and up. What about AJ? What about younger AJ? What about the real AJ? Who cares about him? You can just... See, that's the thing about these video games, bro. You only have like a certain amount of mental capacity throughout the day. And when you're spending most of that on these video games... Well, yeah, when you're spending most of it on the video games, your current mental capacity is just going to go down. Because you're spending too much energy, and you only have like a set amount of energy per day to improve anything. You're focusing all that energy on you in the virtual world. What's going to happen is that you're going to go down here in the real world. And I know someone's disagreeing with me right now. Oh, but AJ, I play for like an hour a day, and I'm really good, and I have all these good things, and I have all this, that, and I have all that. Let me rephrase that. Oh, but AJ, I play for an hour a day, and I meditate, and I journal, and I read books, and I exercise, and I work out. You haven't quit. No. It's not even the fact that he hasn't quit. It's the fact that it's still an addiction. He needs to tell me, oh, AJ, I've done all these different things and separate good things, so I can obviously play for an hour a day. So that tells me that this is an addiction. You've just proven it to me. If you have to say that I'm doing all these other good habits, so obviously I must be allowed to play video games, hold your fucking hand up and say you're a dummy. Because it's obviously still an addiction that you still haven't cracked. Obviously you sat there still fucking edging, saying, oh, no, I haven't actually nutted yet, so I'm still on nofap. Like, bro, seriously? Why don't you just quit? Fuck, bro. This is actually tough. To get away from video games, bro. Oh yeah, and actually no. Forget all that. I'm not gonna cut it out because it's pointless. This is gonna be the bro section part. What I want you to do, because most likely after you've watched this video, you're probably gonna go back to playing Fortnite. And to be honest, I don't blame you. What you're gonna do, simple as that. Put up a phone stand. Get a camera, get whatever camera. put your camera to the side, turn on the game that you're gonna play, and live stream yourself playing the game. And I'm gonna make an entirely separate video about this, but it wasn't until I did this simple exercise where I put this camera, my old phone, I put the camera on, and it was watching me whilst I was playing this game. I think it was called, what was it called? Dying Light and Anthem. I was playing this game, and then, fuck, bro. I was rewatching the stream. There were I had no friends in the game. No friends, no special thingy. 26 minutes in, I just skipped to a random time. And throughout the entire time, I'm like, wait, hang on. I have not smiled once. I'm skipping back and forth. I'm not smiling. I'm not laughing. So you're just fucking sat there like a drone playing this game because it's so dopamine addicting. Fuck me, bro. Oh, but why don't you just invite your friends and then you'll start laughing? So it turns out the problem was a lack of social connection. So it turns out all you wanted this time was people to laugh with. You just wanted the social connection, not even the video game itself. You just wanted people to connect with. Fuck me, bro. This is like genuinely such a fierce fighting addiction to deal with. If you can quit video games, or you can sell your console, or you can quit video games like where you just don't play at all. If you can sell your console, you can. Oh yeah, I told some people not to delete the games off their off their PC because I told Ray not to do that because, I mean, come on now, you'll just re-download it and go back to playing within a few days. Keep the apps on there if you have to, just to have the willpower. My console's still in my living room and I haven't touched it in fucking months. My console sits up there in my living room. All the games on there, everything, the controller, the brand new controller that I bought at least a month before I quit. And I've not touched it in fucking months because I have this willpower in my mind that I don't need to touch it. I don't need to go into the virtual world. Why would I go into the virtual world when my real life has all these different things I could be leveling up in? That's food for thought, bro. See you later, dummy. Join our Legion. Link in the description. Oh yeah, he made it to this far in the video because about 99.9% people didn't. Comment Gummy Bear. Comment Gummy Bear and in the next video I'll just shout you out or something. I'll put a picture of you on the screen. And people will have no idea why. I'll literally just put a picture of your comment to the side and people will be like, why the fuck is this comment there? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. The only way that's gonna happen is if you comment down Gummy Bear at the end of this video, okay? Alright, bro? Alright. You have my faith. Actually, I forgot to punch the camera.